عن ملفات الهجرة وقضايا الإنسان.
مشاهدي اليوم على الحرة، مرحبا بكم. معي ضيف من عيار ومن نخبة خاصة هنا في مدينة نيويورك. يتعلق الأمر بالإمام طالب عبدالرشيد، وهو إحدى القيادات الإسلامية المهمة هنا في مدينة نيويورك وحتى في الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية. يرأس مجلس شورى المسلمين في مدينة نيويورك وضواحيها. الشيخ طالب، مرحبا بك معنا في اليوم على الحرة. بداية، قمتم بتظاهرة مهمة تتعلق برفض العنف بكل أشكاله المرتبط بالمسلمين في كل أماكن العالم. كيف تقيم ردود الفعل الخاصة بهذه المبادرة حتى الآن؟
Well, marhaba bik. Assalamu alaikum. Well, actually, it's only been 3 days ago, I think. And we've been getting very strong, very positive reaction. You know, the Muslim people, they want for those of us who are Muslim leaders to speak out about these type of things and to do so in a way that's, wasata, and that's according to Quran and Sunnah. They want this because in too many cases Muslim leaders are not speaking out against this.
إمام طالب، الكثير من الأئمة المسلمين في مختلف بقاع العالم ما زالت أغلبيتهم متوقفة عن الحديث أو غير متفاعلة مع ما يحدث من مساس بالإسلام في مختلف المناطق. لماذا برأيك؟
Well, again, first of all, we have to remember what the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. And he told us that when we see an evil, that if we can change it, we should change it. And if we can't change it, then we should speak out against it. And if we can't speak out against it, then we should at least, resist it in our hearts. So we feel that the nasiha of the Prophet ﷺ is the best nasiha in this situation. Those of us who can do things to change and organize, mobilize to in opposition to extremism and understand. Violent extremism, some of it is being done by individuals, some of it is being done by groups, and some of it is being done by governments. And Muslims aren't the only ones who are violent extremism or violent extremists. It's a problem. It's a problem of humanity. It's a problem that we find everywhere. But our position in the Majlis Shura of Metropolitan New York, our position is that we are Muslims, so let us speak out against violent extremism in the Muslim community. And then let the Christians do the same thing with their community. Let Jews do the same thing with their community. Let the atheists even, let them speak out against violent extremism. So we're trying to set an example of what must be done and to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who tells us to speak the truth even if it's against ourselves.
إمام طالب، بالنسبة للوسائل التي ينبغي أن تتوفر فيما يتعلق بمبادرتكم لتوسيع نشاطها خارج الولايات المتحدة، خارج نيويورك وإلى مختلف المناطق، ماذا ترغبون في أن يتوفر لديكم حتى تكونوا أكثر فاعلية؟
The important thing is we're trying to educate the people. See, this is an educational initiative. We issued a public statement, number one. Number two, today all over New York City, Imams are giving khutbahs, talking to the Muslims to enlighten them. This is right, that is wrong. We're also using social media to spread the same message. And then next month, inshallah, during the month of November, we're going to have what we call Masjid Open House. This is our 4th year where we encourage the Muslims to open the doors to the masjid and to invite their neighbors who are not Muslims to come into the masjid, to sit, to have a little tea, to have a donut or something, and to talk to them about the way of life that we have as Muslims, and to answer their questions, and to think about ways or discuss ways that we can all be good neighbors to one another. So these are the 4 aspects of our program. In America, there are a lot of people of goodwill. There are a lot of people who want to work with Muslims. There are a lot of people who are concerned about public safety. We too are concerned about public safety. It's just that we believe as Muslims that we don't have to sacrifice our rights. We don't have to sacrifice our human right, our constitutional right, our civil right in order for people to be safe.
إمام طالب، أنت تابعت شخصيا عمليات اغتيال الكثير من الأمريكيين وغير الأمريكيين في التلفزيون من قبل متطرفين عنيفين. كيف كانت ردة فعلك وكيف كان شعورك؟
We who are Muslims, we found it horrifying, just like other people are horrified. If I may tell you a quick story, one time I was talking with some people here who are Yahuds, who are Jews, and white people. And they were kind of elderly, and they were saying that once upon a time here in New York, before television, that they used to listen to the radio and all the news would come on the radio. And when they would hear a news story about a crime had been committed, someone had been killed, a bank had been robbed, they would say to themselves, "Oh my God, I hope the person is not Jewish," they would say. "I hope the criminal is not Jewish." So that's the same way I feel now. When I hear that something horrible has happened, an innocent person has been killed, my first reaction is, "Oh God, I hope it's not a Muslim that did it." You see? So as Muslims, we have human sentiments. And
إمام طالب، لدي سؤال يبدو مباشر إلى حد بعيد. هل تخافون من أن يقول الناس هناك في المناطق الإسلامية المختلفة بأنك تساند الحكومة الأمريكية من خلال هذه المبادرة؟
My first response would be that's nonsense, okay? And I say that, number one, because the initiative of the Majlis Shura of Metropolitan New York, this is not a new initiative for us. You know, we began this initiative in actuality 13, 14 years ago. We began speaking out, and we don't just speak out against wrong that's being done by Muslims. We speak out against wrong that's being done to Muslims. We stand on the principle of justice. If you look at our statement that we released to the press just 3 days ago, we said extremists, individuals, groups, or governments, and a great deal of the state-sponsored violent extremism that's going on in the world, the Muslims are not the ones that are responsible for it. This disease of violent extremism is a disease that affects Christians, Muslims, Jews, and people of all different religions and all different political ideologies.
الإمام طالب عبد الرشيد، شكرا جزيلا لك للمشاركة في برنامج اليوم على الحرة. مشاهدي الكرام، شكرا على المتابعة، نلتقي في أوقات لاحقة.